Welcome back to Egads. I am Nicole.
I don't want to do this episode.
You want to do this episode?
I don't want to do it.
Why are you sad?
Because we are 5 days late to recording, and we're not even recording at the right time of day. Do you see the sun is out?
It's Tuesday.
Yeah, that's what I said, but also the sun is out.
Oh, are you in sunny boy hours?
So are you.
But you don't even have your sunnies.
Yeah, I know, they broke. So Nicole will be wearing an extra pair for me today.
In honor.
Because I don't know if you guys guessed, it's a movie episode. Also, we have been saying a lot, well, in almost all of our intros, I believe we've been saying, welcome back to Egads podcast. It's not necessarily a podcast, it's more of just kind of a channel. We got our movie reviews, we got our shenanigans, we got our guest episodes. Overall, just a silly time. Please don't let my mother be the only subscriber. And yeah, I think we're gonna get on. Once again, guessed by the cool shades. We've got a movie review. What are we reviewing today?
We are reviewing the movie. It came out a minute ago, but we're reviewing the Pixar movie Lightyear, starring Buzz Lightyear.
It's starring Chris Evans.
Starring Buzz Lightyear.
Starring
as
Chris
Buzz
Evans.
Lightyear.
Okay, yeah, they got that. I don't think... Who else would he be playing? Sox?
He'd be playing Chris Evans.
In Lightyear?
Yeah.
Like, Chris Evans, the actor, would be in Lightyear?
Buzz Lightyear would be playing Chris Evans.
I don't want to think about that. Okay. It's not like bad, my brain's not powerful enough for that. Anyways, let's move on to our next part of the episode. Review. Yeah, we saw Lightyear, I don't know, maybe even like a month ago?
It was not a month ago.
How many? It was a few weeks,
It was on Papa's Day, I think.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Was that... I know we showed up to the theater and there was like a cool car show, so if anyone knows of a cool car show happening somewhere in the world, that was the day we were watching Lightyear.
I was a car.
So... No. Okay. Yeah. And I think it's important to preface that Lightyear is a movie within a movie of... wait.
No, it's just two.
Because it's a movie in a movie.
Yes.
Because Pixar.
Agreed. Anyway, I'm assuming we are going to use a spoiler warning. It's been out for a minute, but still, spoiler warning, children.
Yes.
We're not
Spoilers.
talking about Minions or anything, so it's not recent, but it's still recent.
Yeah, it is fairly recent, so if you don't want to know what happens in the Buzz... Wait, I guess the movie is called Lightyear. I'm sorry, this movie confuses me a lot. So, yeah, spoilers for Lightyear, essentially, yes. Well, not essentially, we will be talking about spoilers, like how... Spoiler, I need a spoiler.
Spoiler.
What does that mean? No, I need a spoiler, like, say
you need
like
a
a
spoiler?
random spoiler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's a, an old woman is there.
When? Why? What? Well, we'll get into it. Anyways, we're going to be starting our Lightyear review. Once again, there will be spoilers, so you cannot get mad at us in comments. Are comments on? I don't think so.
Sometimes they're on.
Yeah.
It varies.
Anyways, first, we will be going over our notes, over what we thought of it, what we thought of the film. I assume you got your notes down.
I do got my notes down.
You got your notes down. Then
You got your notes down?
I do got my notes down. We'll have some discussion, and then yeah. So
And then we
commencing.
break for lunch.
We get a lunch break now?
I think it's in the budget.
I don't think so. I still think we don't have enough money to eat yet.
Oh,
Okay. Who shall take it away with notes on Lightyear?
I think I went first for Paddington.
Did you go for it? Oh, right. I
Yeah,
completely
'cause
forgot we
you
did them.
didn't really have any Paddington notes, so let's hear your notes first.
Let's hear my notes. I have some thoughts on this film.
I also have some. Spoiler warning.
You were thinking during this film?
I was not, actually. I was eating popcorn.
I was also eating popcorn. I was there.
You were the popped corn.
No, I wasn't. Okay. Pixar, or wait, that's my rank. I'm trying to rank all the Pixar films in recent times. So I almost just spoiled right away what my rating is because at the end we give our number rating.
Oh, we do.
You got your number rating?
I can get my number rating.
Okay, well make sure you figure that out before we get to you. Okay, my Lightyear review. I have quite a bit of notes, so I'll try and summarize what I thought. Overall, I thought this movie was kind of a weird choice. I don't think, it's not like a fan service film. Obviously, it's not like people, I don't think, wanted to see the movie that Lightyear was based on. I don't think anybody really cared about that. So, first off, I was pretty shocked when I first heard about it.
That was you.
No.
Oh.
I just was like, huh. Okay. So. Okay. Lightyear review. Oh god, the first thing I wrote was just the biggest spoiler of the film.
Oh, I raised my eyebrows. You can't see that.
Okay. Overall, this film is fine. I thought. That was, I think, my general impression of it. My notes were that I enjoyed what parts of it felt like. The comedy with Buzz and the
gang
group of the boys.
Buzz and the boys.
Buzz and the boys. Well, they're not. There's one boy in there. Well, two if you count Sox, my boy. Sox is great. We'll get that out of the way. He carried the movie for me. I don't know, actually. I mean, he's voiced by a male, so.
Man Sox.
Man Sox.
I'm gonna do a fact check.
By the way, for people who haven't seen the trailers or the film or somehow have avoided this entirely, Sox is like a robot bunny. Wait. Robot cat.
Yes, I think Sox is a man.
Yeah, okay. I thought I enjoyed little bits of that. I think I enjoyed kind of the arc we get to see Buzz go on, where
Buzz
he
arc.
kind of, sure, where he goes he thinks he's all independent, and his whole thing is he just wants to be a space ranger. That's his meaning to life. And then he realizes, oh no, I can have friends.
Amigos.
Which was a little weird, I guess. I mean, I'm not really sure. He already had a friend before the film, but he had his friend. What's her name? Woman number 2, and that's not her name. It was this friend at the start, right? And then people have seen the film. Goes on all these trips, right, trying to get people off the planet. And while he's trying to get people off this planet that he stranded them on, which he feels really bad about, they're kind of having these whole lives. And uh, I think the entire film is kind of him trying to settle with the fact that like him trying to be okay with his mistake, never trying to settle, because like as a space ranger he never settles. There's always something new to save or conquer or something like that. So I enjoyed the little elements like that, and I really loved the whole segment of how he keeps trying to jump further and further, and he keeps going more and more into the future. Just like really, just and like we get to see every time he comes back, like the characters are older, the planet is more evolved, and then on the final jump, it's like just a war zone. So I enjoyed aspects of that, but I think towards the later end, after that part, when once we meet kind of the gang and everybody, it kind of felt more just like action to action. I wasn't really able to kind of follow the plot as much anymore. It kind of just seemed like things happening, explosion. Oh, big spoiler here. Zurg is just the future version of Buzz, or like a separate timeline version. And now he has to confront an aspect of himself he doesn't like, which is cool, but they don't really toy with that at all. So,
Toy.
stop. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I think towards the end I kind of felt like I'd say the first 20 or 30 minutes I thoroughly enjoyed, but then the rest kind of just felt like things just happening constantly. But the last note I have is that this is Pixar's best looking. This has some of Pixar's best visual language, I think, because especially they're going with the whole space thing, and this is this is the best we've seen Pixar CG, like animated, and the characters move and talk and stuff like that. And their like skin has detail now. It's not just like clay. So those are my pluses. Overall, it's not like I would consider it semi forgettable. I think that's my overall like. It's not too high on my Pixar ranking or whatever, but I think it was solid. Nothing of major note, but yeah, that's my Lightyear thoughts.
Your Lightyear thoughts.
Now, what were you thinking? Because I have been dying to know. Because I kept
Sorry. Wait.
No, I was trying to. I okay. You go.
Okay, my thinkings. So I noticed, just gonna tie into something you said a moment ago, is I just thought of actually like around the time a little before you said it, and I'm like, oh man, he brought it up too. I'll have to bring it up or whatever.
Okay.
Actually, a couple things. Let me just go with one first. So I think you said the first 20 minutes you were literally like into it, like enjoying it.
Yeah.
I said the exact same thing. I said the first act, whatever, like when he's just getting there and trying to figure out, and with original woman friend before she dies.
Original woman
rest
friend,
in peace, original woman friend.
I'm gonna figure out her name while you're doing this.
I liked that act or whatever the best because like that was the one person he did enjoy interacting with before he made all his new buddies. And he's like seemed like an actual like little man then, instead of just like a focused man.
What?
And then,
what do you mean?
Another thing you said about old Zurg. I knew, like, I saw it in the trailers and whatever that Zurg was gonna be there, but the way they did it, it was just like not what I was expecting at all. And I don't know if they did the. I don't know. It was just kind of unusual the way they tied in like a parallel universe. And
yeah,
like
kind of threw it in.
Him, like, there's this whole thing in the Toy Story movies that Zurg, like at least one Zurg is whatever clone, but I don't know, the other Buzz's father.
Oh yeah, because they were doing. I saw this because I've been rewatching the Toy Story films. They were kind of parodying pretty heavily in those films. They were kind of trying to do the whole Star Wars thing, like the "I am your father," whatever.
And I thought they were just going to keep going with that. Like, they did do a little bit. I'm like, oh, okay, that's the route they're going. That's kind of the route I expected them to go.
Yeah, and sorry, I'll get to this note after you continue.
Okay. Let me bring up another note here.
Then I'll just shoot this in real quick. I think yeah. Also, the whole choice of kind of adding in all these other separate characters and Socks and like that's all fine. It like you have to add it to fill up your movie, but it's also we look back at like he's supposed to think he's the Buzz from the movie, right? Like in Toy Story, if I'm correct, that's what he thinks. He is the real one, the real Buzz. Uh, Yet he never like. But when though? Before the movie starts, is he like Space Ranger? Why does he never mention his friends, or why isn't he evolved? Because like he has a character arc in that film, but he's the beginning Buzz. But the Buzz we see in the first act of the film is the Buzz in Toy Story, like not changed at all. So I was just kind of curious while I was watching how that whole thing worked.
Well, I think what Toy Story Buzz gets his whole personality from is whatever it says in the box.
Oh right,
Whatever
yeah.
it says in the box is what he believes is his truth. So he's not correlating. He doesn't like know about the movie. He doesn't like. That's not what he got it from. He got it from whatever the box told him.
Okay, got it. So he just doesn't know about these people.
No. He's just like a newborn baby who went to space or something. I don't know, man. Anyway. Anyway. I
New. Okay.
Oh, well, okay. I have a couple notes about Pixar, obviously. It's a Pixar movie. It's a weird way to put it. Anyway. I feel like Pixar bringing back, because it's still part of the Toy Story franchise. Like, it's still connected to Toy Story. Like, it's not like a completely separate movie. It's still a Toy Story movie.
Right.
In some way. And I feel like bringing back a franchise that could have ended on the third movie. Very well enough could have ended on the third Toy Story.
I thought people liked the fourth one. I haven't seen it. Did they not like?
I very well feel like it could have ended on the third one.
So okay, got it.
But they kept going it on, and now they keep like going on this way. It's feel like that's their it's keeping it like that is their thing. It reminded me of like the way Disney was like, oh, we're gonna make a live action The Lion King, we're gonna make a live action Mulan or whatever. It's like we want to bring back these old things that people like, but then they're just not gonna like it as much because it's not the original. It doesn't have that nostalgic thing that a lot of people like about the original Pixar movies and the original Disney movies. When you bring it back, it doesn't bring that nostalgic feeling with you because it's something completely new.
Oh, okay. Right, yeah. I think I had a similar thought, as in like I was saying, yeah, this is not Toy Story at all. It feels very different. It's not like, but I think the whole point is like I don't think Pixar, yeah, they can have their cash grab things, but I also feel like this was like it wasn't really like I think this is just something they wanted to do. Like they wanted people to know what the movie was. Like they wanted to, but yeah, no, I completely understand what you're saying.
Like, as you said, it's very visually appealing. It's very, like, well designed. The characters are well designed. The environment's well designed. They look like they fit in that. But it doesn't feel Pixar-y in that way.
Huh, okay.
It feels less Pixar-y. I mean, it still obviously is Pixar, and it has that connection to Toy Story, which evidently makes it very Pixar-y. But another thing I've seen people bring up is for the first 4 Toy Stories, they've had Randy Newman direct and compose and do all the music. And for this one, they switched to another guy. So that's, like, one thing that, like, in the back of your head, you're going to feel that this is not the same as the other Toy Stories. Because the soundtrack, no matter, like, if you pay attention, it does affect your viewing of the movie and how you feel in a way that's supposed to be, like, in the back layer of your mind.
I agree. Yeah, and that's also, I would agree, also like that did that did kind of mess a little bit with my watching of it, because I think what is so great about the Toy Story films is it's this wholesome story that everyone loves, and it's like toys coming to life, but they have these morals, and they care about their owner and stuff like that, right? But here it's a genre, it's still very popular. It's a sci-fi film. It's like it's a space, aliens, robots, planet desertion. It's that kind of vibe. So it's like it's weird to see our beloved Buzz Lightyear character in this environment that we don't like as much. That was kind of my thought while watching it. Like, he fell out of place a little bit for me.
Because you only know him as that one other small little man
Right.
who lives in this child's room and goes around hiding under traffic.
No, yeah, because it's not like now we're seeing him big as if he was a human and stuff like that. Like, I mean, but yeah.
And comparing him to other humans you've seen in Pixar movies like, say, Ratatouille or The Incredibles, or even older ones like just Andy, the little bit you see of Andy in the Toy Story movie, or the dentist from Finding Nemo, whatever.
Right.
They feel Buzz and all the humans, especially Buzz for some reason, feel weirdly realistic. Like, just in a way you've not seen before. Like, their faces just have so much more detail than you last saw in, I don't remember, I guess The Incredibles might have, I don't know. But, I mean, there's Incredibles is a very human-based movie.
I was interested also. I kind of think, I was watching this film, and when I watched the trailers, I feel like they should have downplayed the CG a little bit. Because I think, like, they were, like, heavily animating this film. Because this is, I think, the most detailed a Pixar film has looked. Like, you could see literally, like, scrapes or tiny scratches or little moles or whatever on the character's skin. And the last film, Turning Red...
it's very stylized.
Yeah, it's stylized, but there's no, like... Or Incredibles. Like, it doesn't... This doesn't look like a Pixar film, but it is a Pixar film. Also, why does Buzz have hair? Just make him bald. He looks so dumb with hair. And no one's talking about it. Why does he have hair? Just give him his little purple thing.
Well, no, but that's not... The purple thing isn't his hair. It's like the little scuba suit that people wear.
I know
It's
what
like the
it
little...
is,
when they
but-
swim. It's like... Because it keeps him smooth. Like, do you want
But
a
why
smooth
show his
man?
hair?
No one wants a smooth Buzz.
I want a smooth Buzz.
Well,
I don't want Buzz hair.
I don't want
It's just-
smooth Buzz.
It literally, every time his hair was on screen, it looked like they had just, like, photoshopped his hair onto, like, his head and, like, just copy and pasted it. It looked so unnatural to me. I didn't like it. But anyways, I hate his hair.
Anywho, I think... Actually, the movie it did remind me of most, which is coming back to, like, it doesn't feel like... I mean, it obviously feels like Toy Story, but it doesn't feel like Pixar. I don't know, man. But anyway, it reminded me most of Toy Story 4 in the way that there was a lot of interesting, like, very realistic scenes in Toy Story 4 that you had never seen before in another Pixar movie. Like, scenes with, like, when they have... Because obviously, most of the movie is, like, a big... It's like they're traveling or whatever. I don't know, man. You haven't seen it, but...
Well, I've seen... Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
But they're, like, a lot of time they're outside, and it gets a lot of, like, natural lighting and like, trees or grass, whatever, cats. And
What? There's a cat in it?
There's a cat for, like, a couple seconds. It doesn't do much.
Yes! Only reason I'm gonna watch that now.
And the cat was, like, a big deal when that scene or whatever came out, because the cat had such, compared to, even I made a little comment on this,
I've gotta look this up right now.
I made a
You
little
keep going.
comment on this a minute ago, where I was talking about the animation differences between the dog, I don't remember what his name is, but the dog in Toy Story movies, Andy's dog, which was obviously, like, the first time they ever did a dog. It's very smooth. It's like a little sausage. And the cat, where you can see the light reflecting, the light shining, not reflecting. It's not a reflective cat. Anyway, you can see the light going through the fur in a very, like, natural way, where it just doesn't look...
Ew. I don't like that at all. That's not Pixar.
They go for realism, as I feel you are by. In that way, it reminded me of how the Lightyear, they feel very realistic in a way that could feel out of place for Pixar.
Yeah. Because it's also, this is supposed to be a 19... When's this film supposed to be made? Well, no, because I think also it's supposed to... Because these are live action characters. Like, the movie is live action in Pixar. Like, in the Pixar universe, these are live action characters, to my understanding. I don't know if you heard about that, because it's like that. I think that's why they're so detailed, is because the there is a guy playing Buzz Lightyear in the Buzz Lightyear movie.
It's Chris Evans.
No. Well, yeah, I guess it could be like Chris Evans, like
In
it existed
1980.
in the Pixar. Okay, sure, but yeah, it's because it's supposed to be a live action movie within that year, so it feels off.
Chris Evans alive in 1980.
No.
Really?
How old is he? Like 30, 40, 50, 60?
70? I don't even know
80.
Chris Evans. Last time I saw him, he had a mustache on a movie trailer.
No?
I saw a movie trailer and he had a mustache.
Okay. Oh, Knives Out. Or did he not? I think so. Anyways. Yeah, I think I'd also, after, like, in the future, if we don't have any other films to review, I'd love to do some more Pixar. Maybe if our comments are working. And maybe I'll put something out on Instagram. If you guys would want to see us maybe review some more Pixar films, like Bug's Life. Nicole really wants to watch Bug's Life. I think that could be fun because we talked a lot of smack. I think maybe today about Lightyear, like, because I think it's a very different film from what we're kind of used to with Pixar, right? So,
I mean, I still thoroughly enjoyed it the whole way through.
Uh-huh.
Like, there were very few parts where I'm like, okay, this isn't very good, but like I enjoyed it like almost the whole way through.
yeah, I just remember in the second and third act just feeling like kind of waiting to leave.
Yeah,
like just feeling like
I
not
like
sure
the
I
first
wanna.
act the best, but I still enjoyed the other two acts. You know how movies have
Mhm.
act 2, act 3. You know.
They do.
Well, maybe Joe watching doesn't. Shout out Joe. I know you're there,
Shout out.
man.
Okay, you might be scaring him now.
I see you.
Stop.
Okay.
Sorry, Joe.
Shout out Joe. Am I right?
You're right.
What was I saying? Oh yeah,
I don't
movie
know.
acts. I liked it. I mean, as you said, we've made some negative comments about it, but I've also made a lot of positive comments about it in my own notes that I just don't have time for. A good movie would I? I don't know. I think I would watch it again. I would watch it again.
No, I would watch it again simply because I think my perspective always completely changes forever after the second viewing, and also after hearing a lot of people talk about Lightyear after like after I saw it, kind of changed my impression a little bit. So I would watch again personally. But yeah, and ow.
You good?
Oh, I accidentally slapped my arm. Let me pull up my number review. Oh yeah, I also wrote it ended nice, kind of with everyone kind of becoming space rangers, and I liked how they all had their own suits. It was kind of interesting to see the suits in different colors, like purple, like all purple, and like I think there was a yellow one maybe. I don't remember all the colors, but here, let me pull up. All right, I have my ranking.
I have my ranking.
My ranking. This is pretty low. Okay, let's say it at the same time and see if we can make out what the other person says.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
7.5.
4 out of 10. Oh. So, as you guys know, here on the Egads channel, we like to find a common rating, and usually our ratings are pretty similar, but it's a little hard today. So I give it a 4. You give it a 7.
And that brings our total combined rating to 5 and 3/4.
I actually think I could I could agree with that. I think that's
as a universal average.
Yeah, it's slightly above average. It's almost at 6, but just not good enough for that. I think, closing thoughts on Lightyear. Your claps aren't coming through.
I'm sorry.
Closing thoughts. I want to watch it again just so I can kind of maybe understand some things more without digesting popcorn. Oh, wait, I just remembered this really cool detail I liked about it. How he tells Sox, hey, solve nuclear, or I'm gonna say nuclear fusion. Solve this, like, problem I have. The whole, like, problem of not being able to get off the planet. And then Sox has, like, I don't know, what, 50, 60 years or something to actually do it while Buzz is off traveling. And he actually does it, which is like, and then that's how they figure out everything. Sox was just doing it the whole time. Like, he was just being a supercomputer, slowly dissecting this math problem. He's doing his little beep boop. So you're gonna put a little GIF of Sox spinning.
Sure.
Okay. Can you do that?
I can.
I don't think you can do. Or maybe just like frame by frame, just keep putting in a picture of him.
I can just
Here,
put in a
all
video. I'm just putting in a video. That's easy.
Here,
No.
Nicole.
No.
Nicole. Look, I have Sox. Here's Sox. Now he's over here. Now he's over here. Now he's over here. I'm making Nicole track all these images.
Well, I'll
Now
get
Sox is here.
you bamboozled because
Now he's
I'm
over
now
here.
using
Now he's
Premiere,
over here.
which is really fun and easy to track things.
No, he's over here and here and here
Okay,
and here 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 and here. Now my entire image is just Sox.
Okay.
You can do that?
I can.
Okay. Closing Lightyear. 5 out of 3. If you guys want to see us do more Pixar comments,
5 out of 3. 5 out of 3.
5 out of 4, 5, 3, 5 out of
10.
Shut up.
5.75.
Anyway.
5 3/4 out of 10.
You're 5 3/4. Are you? Wait, are you 5 3/4?
Not 5 3/4.
I don't know. I thought maybe you were.
Wait, actually, am I? I think it might be 5 3/4.
Like height.
Yeah.
I thought you were like just.
No, I think I'm like 5 3/4.
This is a dumb conversation. Save it for shenanigans. If you guys ever have a movie or a series you guys would like us, are we doing series?
We can't do series.
We can do series. They want us to review. Please DM us on Instagram, and we will do it.
We will
Link
get
on
back
the-
to you. We might not do
well-
it. We'll get back to you.
But I mean, we're not really doing anything. I'm
not
busy.
watching Breaking Bad.
That's like really weird because I was watching that last night.
Well, too
So, like,
bad.
kind of weirding me out right now that you said that. But yes, you have a movie you want us to watch, message it to us, preferably of a PG-13 rating. PG-13, PG, please no TV-14 or
movies.
any. What?
2 anime movies. I ain't never doing it again.
What? Sorry?
I've seen 2 anime movies and I ain't never doing it again.
Was it rough?
It was very traumatizing. I'll never be the same.
So you're saying that very calmly, though.
I am not calm. Do you hear me? Do I look calm? Look into my eyeballs.
You do have 2 shades. I would think you're calm. Anyways, that is the Egads channel's review of Lightyear. We will see you guys next week.
Not next week. Every 2
We will see you
weeks.
guys
In 2 weeks.
we will see you guys when this video uploads.
And then in 2
And
weeks.
And then in 2 weeks, we will see you for our either guest, probably not guest, or shenanigans, just fun random episode. I'm excited for that one. Yeah, this was a long outro. Toodaloo.
Wait, stay Egadsy.
Oh wait, was that what we did? Didn't you want to use?
That's alright.
Stay Egadsy. Or no, you did.
I already did it.
No, you have to do it again.
Stay gassy.
No, but like lower pitch.
Stay gassy.
No, like just do a regular voice.
Stay
Okay, bye.
gassy.